Alright, testing. 1, 2. Monster World. I've not heard of that. No, it's Monster Hunter World. I just want to try out an indie game first. Ah, it's an oldie. I'd never played any of the Monster Hunters before World. I played a little bit of the demo for the one on the 3DS, but I did not have a 3DS that allowed for controlling it all that well, so I couldn't get into it, but this is definitely my thing. World, that is. There it goes. I think it was 3U was the one that I tried. Yeah, they looked cool, but this was a good introduction for me. And it was the only one that was on a console that I actually had. I think one of them was on the Wii U, but I wanted a definitive game. I don't think it was one of those. I could be wrong. Point is, I like World, but I won't be playing that immediately. I want to try out an indie game first. I'm going to go ahead and start recording and just jump into it. Alright, welcome everyone to a look at another indie game. So, I don't know how much of this I can really talk about, but the reason that I've been playing all of these is that because of our partnership with Screenwave, I have access to game keys now. Some game keys, not everything. I still had to pay for Monster Hunter World, which I'll be streaming later. But, I am mainly looking at games that particularly interest me, and the one I want to play today did. So this is a Super Dungeon Run. It looks like an interesting take on the dungeon crawler type game. Because in this, you're not playing as one person, you're playing as basically an entire village. I need to turn down the game audio. It is quite loud. But you need to actually level up your villagers because they're all idiots. Someone tells me I won't be using my controller. Basically, when you start your games, you don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, take one. Gotta hold the button down. Now one of them actually has armor. Immediately somebody's dead. They just love beating the shit out of anything in front of them. I think we'll need a key for that, yeah. I'm not accompanied by anyone today, no. It's not often someone is available, especially not during the weekdays. And at this time. They don't want to break kegs. Too much respect. They have health, I know that. More than I thought. Like, they're not super squishy. They're so heavy and they have huge mouths. I don't think I'm... Unless the reward is really good, I'm not going to care too much about speed. Can't do anything with the corpses. Just have to accept that you lost some villagers at some point. Getting out of school is always nice. That's why once I graduated college, I didn't go back. They do like to run their asses into corners. And yep, they get stuck. Just take it and live with it. It's hard to keep them from getting into traps when they spread out. For a second there, I was wondering where the healing potions actually went. Because I know I picked them up, but it would be dumb if you immediately used them. Because I picked them up as soon as I entered. I don't seem to be picking anything up from the boxes, but I'm still going to destroy them, because why not? Yeah, I don't care about the time. You must need to haul ass. There's tiny amounts of gold in the boxes. Oh, now we're all Vikings. Oh, I picked up a friend. I'm surprised that wasn't a trap. Seemed ideal for one. That looks bad. We'll come back to that. We'll take on the one. We'll see how well we do against the one, and then we'll go back. They're not super injured. Maybe leveling up recovers some health. Yes, stun lock! Yes! Beautiful. There's got to be one sacrifice, I guess. Let me guess, too slow. Yeah, whatever. You can run with scissors, but don't run with swords. It's nice that the armor includes beards. What is my favorite video game franchise? Oh, that was dumb. That was bad. Lost a couple. Favorite video game franchise is Legend of Zelda. I just straight up wasn't paying attention. But not that door. God. Can't do anything about the cannon. Just gotta take the hits. I just remembered, oh yeah, I can take the button off of the mouse. My finger, rather, I can take off the mouse. They're idiots, but they sure love killing. Yeah, I'm still planning the Twilight Princess Let's Play. It's just a matter of deciding who to have with me on it and when to do it. Because I've got footage recorded. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this room. Well, I got through a few floors at least. I suspect leveling up is actually harder than you would like. It's an indie game, of course we gotta have crafting. Let's increase the stuff we got. I like the detail on the town. Reminds me a bit of Medieval. The games. Turn you down. It is kind of Christmassy, isn't it? They are ecstatic to go beat the shit out of something. I don't mind the questions, they're not bothering me at all. That's why I stream, to interact with you guys. Oh well, down they go. Oh, so that's where my buddies kept going. They kept dying horribly because I wasn't paying attention. It's a little unforgiving. Almost suddenly. Suddenly. Don't have the key for that. I can go in through the back. Makes me wonder if that door is actually necessary. Apparently not. Well, I ain't getting that one, I can tell you that. That one's just hauling ass to the exit, not even doing anything else. Oh, okay. We'll be nice to you now. These three musketeers will do the whole dungeon. Son of a bitch. These two musketeers will do the whole dungeon. Have I ever thought of playing Story of Seasons? I already did. Pretty sure what's the premise of this? MacGuffin at the bottom, or is it just last turn we got a lot of money? I think it's just the idea of you're controlling all of these villagers at once. You gotta see if you can get them to the end, because they're idiots. Like Dungeon Crawler Pikmin or something. I kinda don't need to kite them around when I've got an enemy, because they just head straight for it. Yeah, it's a mob rush game. One where you really need to pay attention. Seems like kind of a long haul game. Good. None of my boys have any armor. Well, I already did that, but I guess you're not going to count it now, huh? You should not be guarding that room alone. I feel like I missed a room, but that's fine. I got some wood. What do I use that for? Good, I'm glad it doesn't waste the potion, like unless everyone's healed. But if you got a full inventory, it just heals everyone. Yeah, I'm getting what I guess I just use that in the village. Oh yeah, I only just noticed it at the top of the screen. God damn it. this. That was more tense than it looked. Because they don't gather too close. As nice as that would be. Gonna miss one pile of gold. God, I hate this cannon. No, don't go all the way to Exploding Barrel. Right in the face. And right in the ass. Well, he was a weak link. Five guys. So far, my take on this game is being it's an interesting idea, but it quickly gets monotonous. You're very limited in the things you can do at the start. And that's assuming that things change much. Yeah, fuck this. Right on the dot. So it really is just a speedrun thing. You gotta be very lucky to get both. I say both. Like, all the gold and all the enemies, and get to the end in time. You really gotta gang all of them up on one enemy to get them all to attack. Because otherwise they don't really coordinate, and they don't really get close enough to attack. Oh, this is bad, bad, bad. Get close. Wow. Down to the wire. Alright. Just that one pile. You know, let's reduce how quickly they die. I think I have to go with that same quest again. That's fine. Feels like in order to really level up, you have to be good enough to actually complete the quests. Because you do get some experience when you fail. Not nearly as much as completing it. I mean, I guess that kind of goes without saying, but... feels like you'd be doing a really long uphill battle to get good enough. Like, to get your guys strong enough to complete the mission if you're not doing especially great. Tricky start to a mission, I guess. Punch him out of the room. So I think the reward is just the outfit. Like, I don't get an extra guy. Nice as that would be. Oh, we got an archer now. Let's see how useful they'll be. Probably not so much against wizards. At least it keeps them out of harm's way for the most part. Knowing me, I'll put them in harm's way and kill them. That's one way to get rid of the barrels. How did I not do worse in that room? I like the look of the archer, very sneaky looking. get away from the barrels, please. And then do whatever you're gonna do. That's what they mean by they're not very bright. Now I see the spikes on the floor. I noticed they were there earlier, but only after they'd killed some of my guys. Have I considered doing a Let's Play of Hyrule Warriors? I did consider it. If I did, it wouldn't be comprehensive. It would probably just be the story mode, maybe showing off some of the other modes. But there's so much in that game. So much in it, but not as much worth getting and showing off. It can be very repetitive at this point, including this game, actually. Like, it knows what it is. It knows what it's trying to do, at least. Let's actually see how much it heals. A decent amount. About a third or maybe half of their health. Now that they're archers, I can actually stay out of the way. So that was actually easier with the archers. Not sure how much that's gonna matter. Only one way to find out, though. I'll try out the Smashing Pumpkins. Because I guess they want to be that kind of game. I'll try and get to, like, level 5, and then I might... Oh, new dungeon! Here we go. Yeah, I'll get to level 5 and I'll see how I'm feeling, but I might call this game after that. For now, we kind of got the idea. Well, that was a brawl. Ooh boy. Somebody in the chat was talking about a necromancer. That looks like a necromancer. Get in. My guy's not all dead. Because those skeletons took some hits. Short floor, too. Black Assassin says it looks more like a death mage from D&D. Well, everything is a reference to D&D. at some point. They had a bonfire night like you wouldn't believe. Okay. Somehow. Yeah, first floor without any enemies, that's weird. The problem is these sticks do like no damage to them. Focus your fire. Didn't mean to use two, but... Alright, at least they'll survive. No, hang on, I want to get some stuff. This feels like ultimately a bad idea. I lost a couple guys. If you guys have questions, just go ahead and ask them. You don't need permission from me. Oh, God, I hate these cannons. I guess you can confuse cannons. Since I like Harvest Moon and Stardew type games, have you thought about Gleaner Heights or Graveyard Keeper? I don't really know anything about either of them. I'm willing to look into them. Graveyard Keeper, I do know it starts out depressingly, and that's kind of a turn-off for me. Any updates on the Twilight Princess HD LP? Nope. There just aren't. lose anybody in there? Because I feel like I should have. No, I will be doing Twilight Princess HD, it's just there hasn't been any updates on it. Focused on too many other things. I mean, I could reasonably start it sooner than most other things. It's just with a big game like that, it requires some prep. Down the pumpkins, now just destroy all of them, I guess. Alright. I hope they actually don't want me to destroy pumpkins and I'm just making a huge mistake. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Avoid that. Do not want to deal with the Death Mage army. There we go, and I left somebody behind. There's something very 80s sitcom about this music. Alright, well. Do I want to start out harder? Yeah, whatever. I'm probably gonna call it here, actually. Because the game is... well, it's an interesting idea. It's like you have to do a lot with... not a lot to do it with. Before you can really make any serious progress. But it's an interesting idea, like, the whole thing works. But how it starts out feels kind of thin. But I think I'm gonna call that part of the stream here. I'm gonna take a little break, but when I come back, we're gonna stream some Monster Hunter World, because why the hell not? It's not an indie game I want to show off, it's just a game I want to play and might as well stream it because it works on my computer. So, I will see you all in a few minutes. Be right back.